Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 5, Episode 11 of the First Star Challenge with Leeds United, our bid to win the Premier League with the team for the first time. And today we go to Old Trafford, looking for revenge for our Premier League loss at home to Man United. We're going to try and beat them at their place. And then we have RB Leipzig in the first leg of our Europa League Quarter-Final. A tough quarter-final, but hopefully we'll get off to a good start with that. I thought we'd have a look at the club vision to start things off today, because you can see down here we have passed. We've qualified for next year's Europa League. We've done one better than that. We've qualified for next season's Champions League, if my maths is correct as well. So that's in the bag. We will be back in the Champions League for next season. Only an A- overall, which is a little bit harsh, I think, but the board is disappointed with our FA Cup performance. We did get knocked out to a Championship club in the fourth round, so that was poor. Let's not call it what it's not. You can see here, playing entertaining football, we're passing that, we're developing players through the youth system, we're not playing attacking football. I mean, we haven't scored that many goals lately, they've dried up a little bit, so maybe that's why that's the problem. We're playing high tempo pressing football, we're signing high reputation players, more or less, we're working within the wage budget, everything's doing fine. The only thing that really is letting us down is that FA Cup result. Otherwise, we're on course or very delighted with the way the Premier League's going. Pleased to have reached the quarterfinal. We went all the way to the final of the Carabao Cup, didn't we? So overall, things have gone well. We've challenged for silverware, obviously playing in the final. We're challenging for the league. We're in a good spot. We're really in a good spot. A quick update of the league table coming in. You haven't missed anything. We've come straight back from last episode where, of course, we beat Trabzonspor in the Europa League. Manchester United, they're essentially out of the title race. They've played a game more than us. They're 11 points back. It is essentially a two-horse race, but they could really throw a spanner in the works for us if they were to take any points off us, because Liverpool are only 2 points back. And you can see there the quarter-final against RB Leipzig. So let's have a look at the team we're sending out against Manchester United here, and we will see that we're not the favourites. Maybe fair enough if you look at the history. We've lost 6 times, drawn once, only beaten them twice. They're a Marcel Gallardo coach team these days. There's his coaching attributes. Quite good, isn't he? Especially mentally. They're an attacking, passing team. They press urgently. We are expecting them to come out something along these lines, so similar to us, similar formation to us. We can see they do like to attack down the wings there as well. Unfortunately, we don't really have any other information on them, but they were beaten by Newcastle last time out, so let's take some solace in that. This is the team we're sending out. Now, we're essentially sending out our strongest team for this one because I really want to try and win the league. The only player that's not available, Renier, is still injured. He'll be back in 2 days. He should be back, hopefully, for the RB Leipzig game. That's my hope. But if not, then we have other options anyway. So Nana in goal. It's Zagreb, Pomgranic, Wood, and Coyle as the back four. Phillips and Mariba go in midfield. Bowen, Abel Ruiz, and Vervaeke. They are the attacking trio. In behind Erling Haaland up top. Let's get some revenge. So there we go, we are matching up formations with them. Excellent stuff. Chiesa is their captain. He's a very good player too, isn't he? Tell the team they expected to prove a point today. We owe them. We're going to go for revenge. Get out there and win this War of the Roses. The white rose is more powerful than the red rose. Go on, boys. Let's get out there. Come on. And here we go. Now, they beat us, was it 1-0 at Ellen Road? I think they beat us, or was it 2-1? I can't remember now. I think it was 2-1, wasn't it? But I think if I remember correctly on the day, we really didn't deserve anything from the game. So let's hope we get a better performance here. Jared Bowen to take a corner. It's decent to the back post. It's there. It's over the bar from Pomgranic. Oh, I thought for a second then he thundered that ball in, but not to be. Good tackle there by Harling. We've won possession back. Can we get them on the break here? Pomgranic in for Mariba. Back to Pomgranic and Calvin Phillips just pinging it around. Don't get caught in the ball, you muppet. Oh, don't do it. What are you doing? And Onana makes the save. Come on, boys. Pomgranic, you're better than that, mate. Now we've got a corner to defend. Can we do it adequately? Let's hope so. Ball comes in. It's unmarked. And Maguire straight into the goalkeeper's hands. We're going to need to concentrate here, aren't we? We're looking very, very ropey at the back. Come on, boys. Concentrate. And we've injured Jared Bowen. Okay, so we do have Under. That's fine. He can go out there. Now, if he's probably going to take corners, so we're probably going to want to not have that same thing that happens every time here where we end up with attacking corners. Vervaeke is on the edge of the area, so that's fine. He's not going to take corners. All right. Come on, boys. Hopefully it's not too serious for Jared Bowen, but if there is a position we do have a little bit of depth and strength, it is in wide areas. So, yeah, again, hopefully it's not too serious, but if we had to have a serious injury, I'm relatively glad it is in wide areas. Here we go. A first look. No, that's Coyle. We're looking okay when we spread the ball side to side there, aren't we? Can Coyle get a ball into the box? He finds Mariba. Mariba back for Coyle. He's unmarked. Can he pick out a teammate? He finds Under for Harling. Oh, it's blocked. Ruiz, Mariba, Under! Just couldn't quite bend it back. A little bit of hope there, though. It looks as though we know what we can do. You know, we are a good team when we try. Or when we play well, I should say. Obviously, we're always trying. But I'm just a little bit concerned here about... Yeah, it's not particularly going as I would have hoped. But they're a good team, as I said. And they're here to spoil Chiesa. That's all too easy. All right, this is not working. Let's go high line. Let's get stuck in. Let's try closing them up as well. Closing the lines up, that is. And see if that makes us any better. I was thinking too, I'm toying with the idea of trying 2 strikers up front. I'm wondering if the reason we're not scoring as many goals perhaps as we once were is we've just become a little bit predictable. Teams know we're going to come out like this. So I've sort of been toying with the idea if we go with 2 strikers up front, go with the wing backs and just see if that sort of changes things up a little bit for us. It might be something worth considering for the second half, although we've already made 1 sub and brought on a wide player onto the field. But this has not worked so far, has it? What do we say to that? We'll be aggressive. It really wasn't good. We'll get back out there. One thing, we did look okay when we spread the ball in wide areas, didn't we? So let's try that. We'll give it a little bit of time here, but if not, I think I might try switching it to 2 up top. I'll get some crap, obviously, for bringing Under on, then taking him off, but sometimes you've just got to take that, don't you? Ball in, it's down. Oh, Maguire's not going to miss twice. All right, we should have done it at half-time when I said it's not working. Where's this other formation we used to play from time to time? There it is there. All right. So we need to make a change there. What I'll do is I'll make the changes and then we'll come back. I'll walk you through them. Okay, so we've just ended up making the 1 sub. We've taken Viveke off, who was not having a good day in any case, only playing a 6.4. We've left Under on, who was playing better. He can play in this role, kind of. He's also got a decent long shot on him and a good dribbler, so I think he could work in this sort of a role. So that's what we've got. We probably want Mariba just on support, though, not necessarily on attack there. We'll go to 3 at the back, and yeah, we'll just kind of hope something has to change because we've not come out for this game whatsoever. And it's not as though we've been playing but still scoring a lot of goals in that other formation in any case. So I think it's probably the best thing to do. Let's give it a get creative. I don't like that Under's looking nervous, but that just kind of is what it is for now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, come on. Let's get ourselves back into this game, please. Haaland, ball in there for Calvin Phillips. Phillips goes all the way back there to Pongranic to bring it forward for Mariba. Mariba, there's a nice ball there for Zagreb. Can he get across into the box? Zagreb goes himself. Selfish mate. Oh, yeah, teammate waiting for it in the middle as well. And Ruiz is not having a great day, so let's get him off. Let's get Edmondson on. Edmondson can play as a pressing forward. And that's our 3 subs done. And we just need to be better, don't we? We just need to be better. United have the ball again. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's get a tackle in here. We're still trying to press them, close them down, do all that sort of stuff. Get the cursor out of the way there. Ideally, he's offside, isn't he, Raf? Surely he's offside. If he's not offside, someone in the defence has a very serious question to answer, because they were definitely at least 2 yards behind the rest of the defence there. Come on, boys. Show some passion, perhaps. Let's give it a concentrate. Come on. I don't like that we're looking anxious and nervous. It's been a horrible performance from us. Is there something here at the end that we can cling to? Show some passion, boys. Come on. Let me shout at my planes. Come on. No, there's nothing there. It was a horrible performance. In the end, we've only conceded from a set piece, but it just was not good enough. Leeds United lose the Roses clash. It's a double that has been done over us by those bastards from Manchester United. It's only 3 to 4 weeks, so it's not the worst for Bowen. It certainly could have been worse. But there we go. Not how we wanted to start things. Guys, wait right there. We'll be back for RB Leipzig in the... wasn't we playing in the Europa League Quarter-Final first leg? Okay, welcome back. Let's put that debacle behind us and get on with European business here. We're up against RB Leipzig. We are at home for the first leg and we are favourites. It's just... so disappointing, wasn't it? But you can see there, we haven't been scoring enough goals for a while now. We're up against RB Leipzig. They are a Geraldo Sione coach team. I don't recognise the name. Looks like he's been managing down in Switzerland in real life. Looks quite decent though, doesn't he? So we're going to have to be on our toes here. They're an attacking direct playing style. We do have a data analysis report here from them. We're actually not expecting them. We're expecting them to come out sort of more of the formation we've been playing. But 4-4-2 is what they played last time against Mainz in the Bundesliga. We can see there they like to attack down the wings. Passing network is their key passers as well. And this is the team that we're sending out. With just nature of this time of the year, we have to rotate. And we've got, a few too many match fatigue players than I would prefer. So Onana goes in goal. Brad Darich comes in with Felix, Dean and Wan-Bissaka. Not our strongest back four, but let's hope they can keep a clean sheet. McCalmont and Bogac go in midfield. Baker comes into play down the right. Renier comes back after injury with Ruiz out there on the left. And it's what's his face here? Leao that goes up top. He's happy with his playing time again. So that hopefully will mean an improved performance. Now, one or two things I did forget to update you on at the start there. We had an international break in between episodes. Calvin Phillips got his first England goal, so well done to him. 24 caps he has now, an absolute star. And Velvake has got himself his first ever Belgian cap. He got two of them. I don't understand how he wasn't playing for... I mean, Belgium's good, but come on, Velvake's been an absolute god for us. Anyway, let's go. So yeah, they are coming out in this formation, which is good, because if they played a 4-4-2, I would have been very tempted to actually go up with the two strikers up top with the three centre-backs, so we have a spare man. But yeah, I mean, we would have struggled for centre-backs because Wood, Pomgranich and Suter are all match fatigued for this one. Tell them to do it for our fans, is what Jardem says. I'm going to say go out there and impress me today, boys. You didn't impress me against United. In fact, you barely showed up. Yeah, let's hope for more here. And here we go. As ever, in a European game, we'd like to, well, at home anyway, we'd like to try and keep a clean sheet. If we can nick a couple of goals, that would be a good thing as well. I basically just want a better performance from us. I was so disappointed. We were just toothless, weren't we? We did look maybe a little bit better when we went two up top. I do wonder if maybe we've got work to do here defending the corner. We did, having conceded a goal from a corner. Good head away there by Felix. And he's found Ruiz as well. Can he turn and go here? We have done a session on defending corners and set pieces. Because we weren't obviously good enough against United. This is a good looking counter-attack. Abel Ruiz, can he cut in? It's a wonderful ball. It's coming out for Ruiz again, and Ruiz! Where's your composure in front of goal? It was so good. It was a really this fluid counter-attack until that point. Bogac with the ball in. It's Dean, and Dean heads it straight into the goalkeeper's arms. A decent, promising start, though. Goalkeeper, is the highlight going to continue here? They've sprung their right back forward. Conrad Lima, of course, of Aston Villa fame from FM19 series. Was it FM19 or FM18 series? Maybe we had Conrad Lima. It would have even been FM18 we had him. And that is horrible. Onana beaten at his near post. There was nothing going on there. And are we going to have the episode from hell here and put a massive dent in not only our Premier League campaign, but also our Europa League campaign as well? He's walked it in. It's shocking defending. Boys, that is unbelievable. I know when he's in the box you can't go diving in, but you've got to do better than that. Here we go. McCalmont goes past his man. Decent ball in. Leao can't win it. Renier! We could easily have had two, but we don't, and we find ourselves 1-0 down. A throw in the our attacking end here. Can we put some pressure on them high up the pitch and win it back? Come on, boys. They just look like they're just passing it around us for fun, aren't they? Right now, we're gonna have to tighten things up in midfield. Oh, they're walking straight through us. We've got away with one there. All right, that is clearly not working. So let's try this. Try and keep the lines a little bit closer together and try and stop them just marching through us at will, it seems. We'll give them a concentrate, I think. They're trying to pass into space more often. I'm wondering if maybe we need to drop the line a little bit. Come on, boys. Oh. Onana makes... I mean, it was a relatively simple save, but you could just always, those sorts of headers, if they go just a little bit one side or the other, you're picking it out the back of the net, aren't you? Felix with a ball over the top there for Brad Darich to get forward. Brad Darich has Ruiz with him. He stays wide, which is nice. Can he get a ball in? He goes for Ruiz. Can Ruiz get a ball in? He's got a man at the back post. Ruiz! It's back post. It's David Baker and the youngster! Get this back on level terms. 8th goal of the season for him. He's really turning out to be a nice little star for us, isn't he? And we get back on level terms. Brad Darich did well, brought it forward. Nice little ball. I'm not sure that he and Ruiz were exactly on the same wavelength, but we got there in the end. He went past one. This time, see what happens when you're not selfish and shoot, mate? You can set up goals as well. And it's the youngster David Baker. First full season in the first team, and he's got his 8th goal of the year. Excellent, excellent stuff. All right, now let's see if we can put pressure on them here. With those lines tighter together, hopefully they won't be able to just march straight through us like they have been. Come on, boys. This is decent pressure. Come on. Come on. It's a little bit more difficult for them, as they're not just walking through the middle of us, so that's something. We've made them make a backward pass there. We'll call that progress. Can we get a tackle in there? Can we get a tackle in? No, we can't. They've sprung in. Werner in behind. Ball in. Away. Boys! Oh, Jesus. I'm wondering if we do have a high line right now. I'm wondering if we should drop it off a little bit, but then they're not really getting in behind us necessarily. They're going more through us right now. Here we go with Renier. Renier with a nice ball there for Baker. Can Baker? Oh, I thought it was in. Really powerful effort, but it was wayward, wasn't it? Another highlight in first half stoppage time. We don't want to concede, but it's a great time to score. McAlmont. What's he got? A little bit isolated there. Goes back to Max Dean. Out there to Wan-Bissaka. Bissaka back for Dean. Dean, look for Marley. There we go. Felix has it. Felix knocks it forward. That's a decent ball there for Ruiz. Ruiz with Brad Darich on the overlap, and he's lost it. Oh, he had to be more decisive there. He had a really good opportunity to slip Brad Darich in, and now it's Warner up against Marley Phoenix. He goes back across goal. We don't want to concede. Oh, what a goal that is. And we are in serious, serious trouble. That is a second away goal that we have conceded now, and we do not look ourselves this episode. That's the first time they've got in behind us. We might drop the line off a little bit. It's a wonderful strike. There's not too much we can do about that. And I mean, it's been an even game. We've been the better team, arguably, but we find ourselves 2-1 down at home and with a lot of work to do. Boys, show me something different second half. Some passion that we have faith in the guys that aren't particularly doing too well. Wan-Bissaka's gone back to his usual shitty self, hasn't he? Alright, so let's try dropping off this line a little bit. We'll get stuck in. Yeah, and we'll get back out there. So much work to do now. Let's tell them to concentrate. We've got an anxious-looking Liao up top. We've got Baker with an injury. It's all going wrong, isn't it? It's all going wrong. Baker's a bruised ankle, so that's not too bad. Brad Darich with a good tackle. McAlmont lumps it forward to nobody. I wonder if we need to lower our tempo down a little bit. Lima's got in out the back. Bogac is back there with a header. Ball in again, and it's serious trouble. We're 3-1 down at home. We've just not shown up this episode whatsoever. We're going to make a triple change. What do we do? I don't even know what to do. Unda, we'll bring you on for him. He's playing well, but he's got a bruised ankle. That's no good to us. Rainier's having a poor game. Let's get a leaner on for him. Attacking midfielder, please, mate. And we'll keep a sub up our sleeve, I think. Liao's looking anxious, but aren't we all? It was a decent header away by Bogac. Yeah, I wonder if we need to defend with more width, perhaps. But, I mean, it's not to defend. We need to score goals now, don't we? We're in all sorts of trouble here. Come on, boys, get creative. We need to at least get back on level terms, don't we? Then try and win at their place. It's not good enough from Under. Easily claimed by their keeper. It was at Max Dean, but it wasn't good enough, was it? Throw out. And we find ourselves again on the back of a RB Leipzig counter-attack here. Under tries to win the ball. What if we need a DM? I wonder if that's the problem here. So let's try this. You want to attack. Bogac, go box to box for me, please. No, that one. Maybe this is the answer to our questions. We are getting ripped apart. Maybe I should have been a little bit quicker on the uptake on that one. But yes, we need goals. We just need goals. It's not ideal having the centre-backs we do, but I don't necessarily think they're to blame for the goals. It's been more in wide areas. Wan-Bissaka is, not being great. Under, can he pull it back here? Under. It's decent. Oh, it's a great goal. Rafael Leão, there we go. Back in the tie, boys. Back in it. It's 3-2, and that's what we need. We need more of that, please, boys. Under did so well. He had to hold it up. He did just that, and then I thought he was going to be selfish and shoot, but he wasn't. And Leão, what a finish that is by our Portuguese star. 8th goal of the year for him now as well. And can we go and get back level? Felix over a free kick. He plays it in there for Alina. Alina for Abel Ruiz in a wide area. Abel Ruiz cuts inside. Abel Ruiz! Oh, it's a good save, and Under's there! He tucks it in, and we have got ourselves back level. It's a couple of minutes of madness. And we're back. We've scored 2 goals. Under with a third. Abel Ruiz did so well there. Let's demand a little bit more of that. And the DM, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe that's what we should have done against Manchester United as well. Maybe we need to go back to this. Attack from a little bit deeper area, but a decent save from the goalkeeper, but Under's there to tuck it in. And that is a 3rd goal. Could we turn it around and end up in front here? Under, decent, it is decent, and Leão's tapped it on the line. Is he onside? I think the referee's given it, and we are back 4-3. What a game. You don't like Goalfest at home in a European tie. But this has been absolutely wonderful. Let's give them some praise now. Putting in that DM has changed the game. Oh, it's suspiciously offside by Leão, but that's okay. A 2nd goal for him, a 9th of the season. And suddenly, we look a completely different team. This is the old Leeds United. Now, what we don't want to do is let them back in here, boys. Come on, keep your heads here. Away. It's a good header away by Marley Phoenix, I should say. Or what's his name? Yeah, Marley Phoenix. Under has the ball. We're on the counter-attack. Can he pull it back? Can he go himself? Oh, he's done the Rabona. Not Rabona. Is it Rabona? Yeah, it is a Rabona. That was not necessary, and we've headed it over the bar, but that's okay. Boys, praise, come on. Let's go see if we can get another goal here. No, what am I doing? Be sensible, Aussie villain. We need to be winning this tie. Oh, it's offside. The flag's up. Dean's got himself a booking. That means he will be missing the next leg. Let's go back to positive. I've got to think here. We're winning the tie we've come back from the dead. We don't need to be doing something silly here and conceding a 4th goal. As things stand, we're almost certainly going to have to make sure that we're not losing in Leipzig, because we've not put ourselves in a good position in terms of away goals here. Warner, that's ambitious. We've got them rattled, boys. We've got them rattled. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Where has that come from, referee? Concentrate, boys. Get us through to the end here. There we go. What a turnaround that is. Goals in the 66th, 69th and 72nd minute has turned that game on its head, and we've come back from the dead, and we just might be in this tie after all. You've done brilliantly to come back and win that, boys. Brilliant stuff. Leeds United beat RB Leipzig in a thrilling encounter, and we've just about kept our European season alive there. It's still going to be very, very tough going to Leipzig, but I think what we've learnt there, maybe even just in the league, we've got to go back to the DM. It's not working, is it? That whatever it was, it didn't work against Manchester United. It wasn't working against Leipzig. We've made the change, and it's fixed everything, hasn't it? Essentially, Liverpool did win their game in hand against Leicester. Would you believe? Actually, I'll show you this because you wouldn't believe what happened. Where are we here? Liverpool. 91st minute, they were going to drop points themselves, and 91st minute, Mo Salah's popped up with a winner. So that means that they are a point ahead of us. We've both got 7 games to play, and we play them at home, second last game of the season. So that is going to be a monstrous game, and it looks like it's, really annoyed that United have cost us the top of the table there. Anyway, that's it for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Man United was an absolute just terrible game. I apologise for that, but what a comeback it was in Europe. I think what we'll do is we'll come back next time for the second leg, obviously, and we might come back we'll come straight back for Everton, actually, and then we can maybe do, we might do Manchester City, and we'll see where that goes. Actually, let me know in the comments. Would you rather see the Everton game, who are 11th at home, or Leicester, who are 5th away, with the RB Leipzig game? Let me know what you want to see in the comments, and we'll do that. Until Monday, guys, I've been Aussie, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.